Hey there guys, welcome to episode 7 of the Average Sloth Diary. My name is TheSloth Gamer, thank you very much for joining me. In today's episode we have 2 matches. Unfortunately, one of them is a dual gap. Now, someone has said to me that I'm playing too many dual gaps and Saturns, but I'm at a really awkward rank where I'm not quite good enough to get into the matches that play the different kind of maps. So I'm having to play the matches that just fill up quickly, and to be honest, that's all I have the patience for. If you enjoyed today's episode, please don't forget to help the channel out and give it a thumbs up, or consider subscribing, and why not leave a comment? Right guys, I hope you enjoy, thank you very much.
I swear, if I get Lieutenant
And we're back.
and I get Sloth in the same team, I'm quitting.
Thanks.
No, it's not you. No. It'll be like...
No.
You know what that means.
Stop
Well,
digging.
I'm not saying you're bad. It'll be unbalanced.
No, I am bad, I'm terrible.
That sucks.
The map is Wonder 4v4.
I'm Bob.
I'm quitting. I'm
What
quitting.
rank is Lieutenant?
This is the most boring spot, honestly.
As you can tell by comms, a few of the guys are disappointed. We went random for this one, so it wasn't balanced properly. There was no proper mirrors set up. So
Unless you guys want to... You guys wait 5 minutes?
obviously when we go random, people get upset.
Seriously, dude.
Although I'm not air, so I'm quite happy,
No.
personally.
Make it 2.
We can wait.
I have to read the news. I haven't had a chance to read a newspaper yet.
Hi, Sloth.
Hey dude,
Oh, frick.
Exactly.
Guess who you're fighting?
fuck off.
How do you know who you're facing already?
I have the mod.
Am I really against you, Death?
Yeah, you are.
Oh my god. I fucking hate random.
GG, no re.
Don't worry, dude. I'll help you out.
Yeah, you're gonna need a lot of fucking help.
I'll take him on. He's not that good.
Better than you.
Yeah, okay.
So Death's trying to do a run by on me already. So I'm gonna have to switch up. We're just gonna move our comm across. Just to cover our Hydro building, which is probably my most vulnerable point right now.
Did you really go first left there?
Nope.
He's against me, he's being a troll, what do you expect?
Did you go first, Sloth?
Nope.
I went second scout just because I thought you'd go first lab. Because you're a person.
Ah, it's stuck. It's actually stuck. Hey, it's alive. Run, my friend. Dodge. Dodge.
Die! Die! Fucking hell! That lab like wanted to live forever.
He did.
My early bits here are terrible. We need to get some land spam up ASAP because Death will spam me like a horrible thing that spams really bad, and he'll kill me. It's probably going to happen anyway, but the object of this game, since I found out I'm facing Death, is to actually, yeah, see 4 factories already. is to actually just try and live. Try and survive as long as possible. So we lost that scout there. So I just need to be careful that he doesn't sneak some units around the back here. And Bamble's come very far forward.
I'm about to quit. Wait a minute. Are you serious? It's like I'm stuck in the fucking circle.
Just click on your commander.
So Daff coming forward with his comm now. He's probably done some form of upgrade at this point, and I don't even have overcharge. I need to get some more engineers out because I need to build stuff. We're going to go T2 on our comm. Try and get radar up as well.
Oh, that fucking mantis.
So Bamble pushing the center and Cabal not advancing with his ACU. On the right hand side of the map, Dro advancing to his forward position, not encountering his mirror yet.
Oh my god, it's still alive.
And as we can see, the number of units that Death is currently amassing to my south is starting to look a little bit overwhelming.
You really badly need that shit.
And the game has gone into a pause. Apparently someone needs a bathroom break. That's fair enough, I guess. So taking a quick look at the air game, our air player, I tell you what, let's do a team introduction. We haven't had a team introduction. So we'll call this the team at the top, Team 1, and the team at the bottom, Team 2. Oh, Cabal is returned. It was a very quick restroom break. Our air player is Godzilla. Godzilla is playing UEF and is a 1500 ranked player. Our central player is Cabal, playing as Seraphim, a 1400 ranked player. And on our right hand side we have Dro, a fellow clan GB member, a 1600 playing as Aeon. So more factories.
Seriously?
And Death coming forward with his commander. I'm just going to pull back at the moment, because Death will have gun on his comm. And there we see it. Predictable, if anything. And we're still... So we're just going to run back and let him come into us.
Maybe send your units forward so you don't take damage.
Yeah, I'm just sucking him in a little bit.
that all the air he got? That's not much. Oh, there's more.
And as you can see, completely outmatched by death. He's already overrun me, and we're not even at 10 minutes. And he's pretty much going to send the rest of his units in and just let his T1 units finish me off.
Oh, that
You're really gonna die? Not, are you? Come on! Don't die.
Damn. I did ping it.
Of course, doesn't know how to fucking micro.
What do you mean? I was microing the shit out of that. How many factories did you have, Death?
I have 7? 6.
How did you get so much spam? Because I was at 7.
Did you? How many maxes did you take?
I don't know. I wasn't even close to your numbers. This is why I hate fucking random. I mean, literally, the worst player on the match got put against the best player on the match.
Yeah,
You get
it's
put
supposed
against
to
me.
be kind of optimal, so I don't know what.
Yeah, how's that optimal? That's my point. Okay, so I'll just try and do a commentary on this as best I can. I've died really early. This is going to go on YouTube because it's...
Probably reclaimed faster than you.
Yeah, I didn't get a lot of reclaim at all. I don't know. I was just bad. I was just bad all around.
You did alright. Maybe T2 wasn't a good
Yeah, I thought you were getting up.
Bembo's there, Cabal.
I have the whole side I have to take care of.
So on the right hand side of the map, Dro and Bemble's com exchanging fire. Bemble does have reinforcements behind him, and he also has the right hand player KungFuPanda to support him.
Fuck, Janus sucks nowadays.
And then on the left side we've got Death and Cabal fighting over the remnants of my base. Godzilla ferrying some engineers down to the area to try and help secure it, and pumping out some T2 gunships to deal with the T1 land spam from Death. Dro pushing again against Bemble's com. Bemble's com about 2/3 health. Dro much healthier. Bemble's com, he needs to run back very quickly, otherwise he's going to be overrun. Oh, and KungFuPanda's com has moved up to reinforce. But will this be enough? Bemble going really low now, and Bemble is going to go down.
What a fucking retard.
And as you can hear from his teammate there, very questionable movement with his com. Can't quite believe what he was doing. What was he thinking? And
I don't know. How can you be that dumb?
Bemble gifting his com to Dro, despite the fact that he was reinforced by KungFuPanda, and KungFuPanda lost most of, if not all of his units in the ACU explosion of Bemble, and is now having to pull back himself.
Fucking yeah, I did it.
I think he's just got it. He's building
and Godzilla bringing gunships over to try and take out KungFuPanda. And it doesn't look like there is no air support. Oh, there we go.
Oh no.
ASF coming in,
No, that's a.
taking out the T2 gunships from Godzilla. KungFuPanda will walk away with roughly half of his health,
Godzilla, scout that.
and
Stop all that.
Dro now just trying to do a side run, take out as much as he can from KungFuPanda. Dro being aggressive with his comm. He's not actually doing much, but he's in an aggressive position nevertheless.
Fuck, today I'm so slow.
Back on the left hand side we have a maneuver of units between Cabal in Team 1 and Death on Team 2. Very civilized exchange of T1 artillery fire taking place. No real commitment from either player, but Cabal's starting to push now, and it doesn't look like he's got superior numbers to do this, but he's doing it nevertheless. I guess Death has quite a lot of anti-air in his mix, and Cabal, with no anti-air in his mix, pushing down.
Oh my god.
So, misread on my part there. The unit mix definitely in Cabal's favour for a land fight. And Cabal driving his units down the left hand side of Death's base. Where is Death's comm? It's all the way over in the middle. If he can get rid of these units, he can do some serious damage to Death's base right now. He just needs to keep moving those units down, try and take out some T2 maxes. Take out his E-storage, his comms moving across to you, Cabal. Pinged. And now T2 gunships coming in from Lieutenant General Fluffy, taking out Cabal's T1 spam. Cabal with no anti-air in his unit mix, so those gunships will make short work. And in the end, Cabal perhaps not doing as much damage as it would initially look like. And on the right hand side we've got what looks like a rather committed push from Dro. Dro sporting some T3 units in the form of Harbingers. And it looks like Panda is just backing off. It doesn't look like he knows he's got anything for this. Panda has T2 units, Hoplites and Mantis. That's not going to be enough. And Dro now pushing into Panda's base. Panda's comm has coincidentally fully recovered from the earlier mishap. How much damage can Dro do here to KungFuPanda's base? Dro needs to be careful, because I was just about to say he was vulnerable to air, and T2 gunships coming in over Dro now. Dro with no anti-air in his mix. There's quite a lot of ASF supporting those T2 gunships. Dro needs to be very careful with his comm. Starting to back his comm off, letting his units go in, and then going forward again with his comm. Dro, you gotta watch your comm, dude. Telling you how to play. Dro pushing his units to the back of Panda's base, and it looks like that the intended target really is to push through to Lieutenant General Fluffy's base. No, not true. Incorrect, wrong. Units turning northwards back into the central area of Panda's base. Panda's comm pushing down. The Harbinger was OC'd, and now it's just a few T1 units to mop up.
TMLing T1 Maxes. Smart.
Nice.
Corsairs.
That's it.
So Fluffy sending up some Corsairs. I'm assuming the intended target was Dro's ACU. And they are attacking Dro's ACU. ASF coming in to support. There's only 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, we've got 4 Corsairs on Dro now.
For a second,
And
I will play the Corsairs.
Dro getting some T2 shield around his comm. Well, he did momentarily.
Okay.
Man, Draw, why are you just standing there?
That's free. Easy.
Godzilla, can you give me these mass tractors?
Dro saying it's easy. It's easy as he's down to 4,000 hit points. And it looks like that battle has given Team 1 air advantage over Team 2.
Make the sound.
Fluffy losing
I'm getting hit by sounds or what the fuck?
losing Corsairs and ASF. Assumingly he'd also produced less ASF because he was producing Corsairs. Although saying that, he does only have
Played good,
T2 air factories, so
to get Tech 3 Maxes 2, it corresponds with so many factories.
and Panda really starting to look like he's going to struggle and ultimately lose to Dro. As sniper bots move down, harbingers are hovering around the periphery of Panda's base, and unfortunately, it's turned around just in time. That harbinger looked like it was destined for an OC of from Panda's comm. Does Panda actually still have OC? Yes, he does. 1 land factory down for Panda. Not much action happening on the left hand side of the map. It looks like Godzilla and Cabal just holding and rebuilding the area of my former base. Rest in peace. May I rest in peace. I was really helpful for my team. I just want everyone to know that before they judge me. I did lots of things. So Panda trying to push some units perhaps around the back of Dro's push now to counter into his base, but Dro moving units further across to the right just to intercept those mostly T1 units accompanied by a single Rhino. And Death having to move units all the way across the other side of the map from his perspective to try and support and reinforce KungFuPanda's position. And now he's pulling them back, probably because he hasn't got enough himself. And KungFuPanda at this moment looks to be out of the game. Question is, will Dro push his units down and go for the comm, or is he just going to go to the right and mop up this base? It looks like he's taking the latter of the two options. And we have another air battle ensuing over Fluffy's base. Probably not the best area to have an ASF fight. And there's a strat coming in for Godzilla, targeting build power and T3 energy production. Oh, that T3 factory energy generator there was down to less than 200 hit points.
Oh my God, 1 HP.
How the fuck did they survive? What the
I
fuck?
don't know.
That power generator,
Yeah.
it was down to less than 200 HP.
I don't understand. It's supposed to die to 2 fucking strats. That was the purpose of it.
Maybe the aim was slightly off, I don't know. Like, of the actual unit, nothing that you did, just like a random.
You're impervious to fault, Godzilla.
No, I'm not saying he is or he isn't, but the units don't
Oh,
always
you shit, Godzilla.
Look,
units
that
don't
fucking
always
fucking
perfectly
crap.
execute.
That was weird, man. Fucking weird.
And Dro, now having mopped up Panda's base, is pushing down south. It looks like
You're it?
it looks like that Fluffy's base is
That
the
P-gen.
is the next target, and he's going for that P-gen with the sniper
I'm
bots.
gonna give him a little save.
Target the other one.
But he's got
Oh.
shield.
Oh, and he takes out the T3 generator and the and the chain reaction. Oh no, that's a completely devastating hit from Dro on Fluffy's base, killing that one T3 power generator. Took out nearly everything that Fluffy has. And Death now moving his own sniper bots up just to reinforce the lonely comm of KungFuPanda. And Dro pulling his units back into the center. Sees a few easy kills around here, I imagine, just to mop up some build power, clear some build power of. And that one worked.
Yeah.
And Godzilla moving in is
So
strat.
I know for now. So UEF1 does less damage than the strats.
So the last strat taking out Fluffy's last T3 power generator. Fluffy now must be in
Yeah.
terrible
And,
eco issues. And this game right now
Out, please.
is looking won for Team 1, despite the fact that they had to carry me.
Sniper bots are OP.
yeah,
They're not OP.
good. In team games, if your air player's behind, you're gonna spell sniper bots, you can't do anything. He's getting double shield. Oh fuck. You. We should probably just walk into the air
And now the units of Cabal and Dro are
to make it funny.
menacingly hovering around the edge of Death's position, just working out what to do next. And Cabal pushing units down just to kill off some T1 land factories, but he runs into KungFuPanda's comm, who's started to rebuild with a T1 land factory. Hey dude, at least you're still alive.
Two sniper bots. I'll try
And
set
Death
them up.
bringing out his comm to take on these sniper bots, causing issues on the edge of his base, pulling back in as he sends Harbs out, but he doesn't have enough. And Dro's Harbs,
GG.
Got him.
was that a K or sniper
Yeah.
bots?
Okay.
Sniper bot.
There's a K, surely. Bembo did suicide like a monk.
And the last man standing is Fluffy, but he is barely standing, let's be honest. Well, he's not the last man standing actually, because KungFuPanda is still alive, in comm only with 2 engineers. And KungFuPanda looks like he's accepting of his fate, as is Fluffy, who has his comm just standing
Is
still.
that all PD? Wow, that's severely underestimated. Something.
So Dro withdrawing his units from the rather sizable line of PD there, and
Oh, you
Cabal
actually
just
have to-
hovering his sniper bots on the edge of Fluffy's base, just taking out whatever happens to be within range. And it's just a case of whittling down what little
I'm back.
Team 2 has left.
Oh, you managed to actually kill one. Nice. Oh, with snipers, right?
Yeah.
We're not quite sure whether he
Feel good.
K'd or got killed by sniper bots.
I think the best way to fucking deal with snipers is like T3 mobile R2.
Yeah, all bombers.
And now Fluffy,
Well, most of the people have shields.
perhaps accepting of his fate,
Slack.
marching his comm forward.
1600 now again. fucking
And those
bullshit.
sniper bots on
Wait.
Fluffy's comm.
You can't just do that. Man.
It's kind of like when someone plays UEF on a dual gap and then tellies into an opponent's base.
Aren't you dead, Sloth? I don't think you actually reached 5 minutes.
I did, actually. I reached 9 minutes because I counted.
Okay.
I said before, when I was...
You'd have laughed less if I hadn't have run away because White Bow was trying to trap me with TTPD.
I was trying to.
And Team 1 with the victory. KungFuPanda, the last man standing, but he goes down very, very quickly. And I enjoyed that game despite the fact dying very early.
Same. Totally.
Almost done. Man, I did pretty good.
Okay guys, let's take a look at the stats quickly. Cabal getting 3 kills,
Aeon's quite fun.
Death getting 1, Dro getting 1. Let's take a look at the chart. And the 4 areas,
Cybran's just
Godzilla winning 2 of the 4 in the form of income of mass and power, and Dro picking up the latter 2 of stuff built in kills. In terms of player of the match,
Oh no, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna be.
exactly.
I'm going to award player of the match to Dro. Cabal got 3 kills, but I kind of feel like that was on the back of Dro's excellent work, really. So, Dro, good job, dude. I think that's actually the second man of the match you've been awarded on the Average Sloth Diary series, so well done.
Like, you just
And thank you for carrying me to victory. Okay, guys, next time. And we're back. This game is, map is dual gap, balance is 92%. I'm playing the front spot as Seraphim. Unfortunately, I realised just before we started that our team doesn't actually have a Cybran, or at least, unless one of the randoms ended up with Cybran. Here's hoping, here's hoping. No, we have no Cybran. That's not great. At least we have Aeon. I would have more than happy gone Cybran myself. Not too fussed about what race I go on this map at front spot. We'll just have to make do. Still having to tell myself the hotkeys. Trying to use the hotkeys as much as I can remember to do so. And this one is W. Okay. And then that's A. Good, good, good. And then we'll go second air factory. And then we'll get the rest with surrounded by T1 power. And then when those mexes are done, my commander will move forward. So we started off upgrading 3 mexes. We don't have the power to sustain that right now. I wonder if I should skip building the air factory. I'm trying to get some tree reclaim coming in, so that might compensate. We can pause that now. We're not about to mass overflow, which is what I was concerned about. we'll pause the second one, and that's helped. So we get to here, we'll throw down another land factory. In fact, we might go 2 land factories because we're quite late moving forward. So we've got some more power income. So let's unpause both of those max growth upgrades. And we've got enough engineers out now to do a few bits. So we'll swap this one into unit production, and then we want just one T1 transport. So we got to 1 max grade about to finish, there it goes, and we can't quite start the second one, the third one. Oh crap. No, too late, you're going forward now. We'll just have to see how we go. So when we're here, we're going to do 3 land factories. So second max upgrade's finished, third is about to finish, we're just starting 4th. When the third one completes, we'll start 5th. Trying to get the eco going as quickly as possible while still producing something in the form of units. What are you doing, young chap? You don't look like you're doing anything. Well, that's not acceptable. We all have to carry our weight around here. So we'll move the T1 transport. There is quite a lot of mass there in the middle. That's good to get. So we'll stick our engineers in our transport. So our mirror is right at the front where I should perhaps be. I feel that you don't really get a reward. So they've got engineers swarming over that mass there, so we need to go in and drop that. We're going to move units up just to try and take out those engineers. Our air player does have a bomber around that area. So we'll start capping maxes now. We've got most of our maxes up to T2. Obviously we've got just a few left. I'm actually going to go T2 on my comm. Hopefully my team's overflowing. I don't really look like I have the power to sustain this. Let's get to mass sucking here as soon as possible. There's also some down here. We've got the rocks there as well. My mirror not producing many units right now. We're just going to edge our units forward and group. We might actually have enough to swarm our mirror. He is only a 700. He has the highest ranked player behind him, the 1300. So I'm not overly keen on killing the 700 because that will automatically give the 1300 double eco. This guy I'm pretty confident I can deal with. 1300 with double eco as the strongest player on the map, I'm not so sure. So I might break my mirror's position, but I'm not necessarily interested in killing him. I should have moved my comm forward to take those 3 mexes before starting that upgrade. That was a mistake. We've got a fair chunk of this mass here. Our mirror has built 2 Tech 2 point defense. Looks like he's got T2 on his comm. I'm pretty sure he's got T2 on his comm. There are no T2 engineers there. So we're just going to continue amassing units. Do I want to kill him? I don't think killing him is a great idea right now. I definitely want to break his position now. Alright, let's go for it. He's going stealth. Why are you going stealth? That's just too sneaky. I don't trust your I don't trust your intentions. So move those engineers down, and then let's start getting that reclaimed there. So we'll prioritise the T2 point defense. We're not going to open up on his comm just yet. I don't know why he's building tactical missile defense, that's funny. So his comm should start running away now. Run away, little comm. I have no quarrel with you. You go and take up the empty slot on your team like a good 700. I sound like such an asshole. So we'll take out his shields. Pink is sending units to assist. Now obviously we want his T2 power down. So we've got the T2 power. Let's just fall back, regroup slightly before we push again. His comm is refusing to run away, like a good comm that wants to stay alive. That is frustrating. So we've got some units grouped up. We're going to push forward again. We need to take out that stealth generator because I don't have air yet, so I'm not scouting this guy just now. I forgot about my eco. I'm nearly at the stage where I'm capping a T1 max. Foden would be most hurt. So we're trying not to kill White's comm, just take as much of his stuff as possible. Fragmaster's dead. What the fuck? Oh, really? I didn't want to kill White. Did he K? He was like nearly full health when I checked. Oh. I'm sorry, Dark. I really didn't want to kill you. Oh, I lost engineers in that. Oh, that's kind of shitty. Right, so we'll move our comm forward now. Yeah, we need to go T2 land. We're behind on doing that. We'll go T2 air at the same time. My comm is quite exposed, and right now I'm quite threatening, so perhaps we should move closer to the water. Although saying that, we have no navy. So actually, third thoughts, we're just going to walk our comm back Pink's been spamming Mantis, as you'd expect. Start T3 upgrades. Let's get some T2 engineers out because we'll need T2 power pretty quickly. That should be enough group units to push again. Grey really needs to pull his finger out of his arse and try and push a base forward of some sort. Start upgrading these mexes. Okay, we got T2 air up. What do I want to do with T2 air? I guess we can start. No. Engineers. You can do the engineers. Alright, if we run spam into their base, I still haven't scouted. Let's get a T1 air factory up. So that looks like a Cerberus turret back there. T2 point defense. So we'll get the T2 power going. Just finish off that engineer, then I want a T2 transport. And we're going to stick our comm in the water, it's about the safest place right now. Okay, let's run units in, see what we're looking at. Did I get an air factory up yet? No, I didn't. So there's a lot there. He's got Mantis as well. So we're just going to fall back. I need to get eyes on that. We need another lamp factory just to spam engineers. So Grey is at least pushing forward to take mexes. He's also producing mongoose. I'm starting to fill up en masse without really having the power to use it right now. So what have they got there? 4 Cerberus turrets, 1300 comm. See, he's already got the double eco. Man. We really need to push him before he gets... So now we're at double shield, SAM launchers. We've got naval support there. Our navy player is God knows what. The 600 has taken... Oh man, this isn't... I'm not really chuffed with how this looks right now. Overflowing mass. I am a failure. I am a failure. Let's go T2, T3 land, T3 air at the same time. Hopefully the team's got enough overflow to support us. So what we need to do is we're going to spam T2 engineers up here. We need a fire base of T2 artillery to try and cover our navy until we get some kind of better production going. Okay, T3 land, good. We need T3 power, so let's get those engineers out. I'm going to spam Yenzies. I say spam, I'm going to produce Yenzies from this one factory. Obviously the hover aspect being the law. So those factories now also can do Yenzies. Okay, and then let's move forward slightly. And where's a good position? We'll go for that. And we'll do something like that. Now we need T3 power. We'll assist our T2 engineers to the T3. And we're upgrading our last core T3 max. Someone is overflowing power, and I have to say that's helped spectacularly well. We've got T2 arty going up down here, which means hopefully we're now actually consuming some of this mass. No? Still not consuming the mass. We have a monkey lord up, so my T1 units there are now completely useless. Fortunately, hopefully if the spider comes this way, we've got T2 artillery to cover it. I bet he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna vet so hard on all those units there. Actually, stop. Run back here. Oh, they're already dead. Right. Let's go make a chicken. I hate chickens. We're gonna make them. And then these guys here are still doing nothing. I say still doing nothing, they were doing something before. Ignore me. So let's get the T1 power up around them. Better cycle time. There's a T1 engineer in there somewhere. It's you. Go over here and reclaim rocks. So the only thing I'm worried about is that the spider will take this approach, which is kind of why we're building the chicken. So what kind of range? Okay, so even if the spider does take that approach, it will still be in range of the T2RT position that we've made, which I'm really happy about. So after that is up, we're going to just do some more shields. Our chicken is alive. It's alive! Oh, sweet. Dude's given us UAF tech. Splendid. Yeah, which I'm assuming he wants me to use to make Ravagers. More than happy to comply with that. We need shields. And I need eyes on that bloody spider for a start. Radar? Radar? It'd be so awesome if we could shoot the spider. God, I hope that was us. It was us. Just killing our RT off. Our RT, our T1 engineers off. Okay. Actually, that's a terrible idea. So we're going to pull our chicken back now. And we're going to run our Yinzies straight up the center. Just deciding who I might be able to target. Obviously the preferred target would be the 1300. So what we might be able to do is just push straight back. It depends how much navy they've got. This might not work at all. So actually we'll just go straight for Silver Shark. That looks like a pretty anti sat there. So we'll kill the anti. Is that like a... There we go. Wasn't showing its life. And then try and take... Oh, hello. So we killed the anti. We're just trying to kill some T3 power now. So we've gone up the centre, that's looking pretty good. Right, I should stop procrastinating up that end of the map. Oh wow, that's a good target. Just pinging blue, he needs to try and kill this comm while it's on an upgrade. Okay, we got stack. That's a good push by blue. Not completely useless. Far from it. Where was that? There you are. So, we have no anti, it would seem. Is it just me, or every time we play this map I end up building an anti-nuke for my side of the team? So Orange has an anti-nuke, but he was a selfish bastard and built it in his own base. I really hope that wasn't for us. Yes. So I took out the anti that Silvershot built. Just telling the team I did kill the anti, so hopefully this will get through. And we're through. Oh no! No! Where is it? Ugh. I feel like that only just loaded in time. I might watch the replay for that if we lose this match. So yellow is a telecom. He could potentially tele into my base and kill everything. Wait, is that my chicken? Oh my god, my chicken died. I've only just realised that my chicken's dead. So we're going to stick some T1 point defense just around the anti, just so if he does decide to tally into anyone in our team, it's one of the dudes that isn't me. That's all I can do. We need some more T3 engineers. That fat boy is... I feel like that's a mass dump at this stage. They've got a mega and a chicken just at the front door. Although if he just uses it to just take out some T1 production and vet, then fantastic. Been overflowing for ages, and it's really not pretty. I used the wrong engineers to start these. So we've nearly got an anti-nuke, we're about 2/3 done on that. When they've loaded that, I'm just going to build some T3 power. The 1400 looks like he's now got triple eco, and he is building an emissary. Half done emissary. Emissary that is going up fast. Okay, anti-nuke loaded. Where does my anti-nuke cover to? So, I need another anti-nuke. Probably make it up here or something. What was that? Yeah, we know. Spider, chicken, they have everything. So they've got Pink's making T2RT. And his comm is at the front? Wow. Just go for his comm. Just keep going for his comm, guys. I'd love to know how low he was. Don't just sit the Navy there, Blue. Move it in, for goodness sakes. This is, Okay, Sloth. Come on. So, we shall... Don't know where that was going to be, but... does... Yeah... I don't know if the anti-nuke will reach there, but... So the arty's built. Will he go for Pink's comm? Pink's comm is so low. Oh my goodness. Please, please use the strats to go for the comm. He's got like... Oh, he's got 3 shield generators now. It's probably not going to work. It's probably not going to be enough. He's moving anyway. Oh, he's got him! He's got him! Oh, Cybians is down! Yes! Slater. Hero kill. You killed the guy that needed to die. Well, we have a 600 on air, so I kind of resent that statement. Oh shit, did I move a load of engineers forward? Yeah, I did. Go back, little engineers. Right, we'll start a fat boy. More power is required. So right now we could use with some drops on the north side. The north side is completely dead. So we're going to build some T2 transports. Just pop them down here. I forgot to put these factories on repeat build about half an hour ago. So they're on repeat build now. And then we use this one back here just to put some anti-air into the mix. We've got 2 fat boys moving in on the north hand side. I don't like the fact that he's running fat boys into what is a chicken, but they managed to take the chicken out. That Tempest is causing quite a few difficulties, I hope. So it looks like we've won right now, to be honest. Commas in the way. So there's chicken at the back with Van Sung's comm. But apart from that, I mean, the chicken's actually really low. He does have quite a lot of anti-air around that area. But I could maybe do a drop there. So Dreamer's died. Not quite sure how. Maybe just Dreamer just left. I don't know. It's GG now anyway. Oh, they're building a Yolana. So we've got a strat run on 2 of the last comms. Silver Shark is left. He's dead anyway to the strat bombers. And Van Sung not far behind him. I got no idea why they thought building that would be something that they could appropriately do right now. So, GG. My score not great, but I thought I played quite well tactically, at least. At least that's what I'm telling myself. In terms of man of the match, let's go to chart. So in the 4 categories, Cybians for the opposing team winning most stuff built and most kills. Slater winning highest power production. And then mass income was won by a cupcake on the same team as myself. In terms of our stats, we didn't do too badly. We built a lot of stuff. We were very close to taking the most stuff built. Another 17 units and we would have been level. So I didn't do too badly there, I don't think. I could have had more mass. I didn't really spend the mass that I was generating. I seemed to spend more of my time just watching what the others were doing and pinging. Anyway, player of the match. It's a tough one. Maybe Cybians, although he was on a losing team. I think we're going to go with Slater because of his kills. Getting Pink's kill was crucial. Yeah, so we'll go with Slater for that reason. Slater got a few kills. Can we go back to... So Slater got 3 kills, so he killed half the opposing team. And they weren't exactly kill whores either, so he got the critical kill, which was Cybians. Cybians dying was the turning point for us. So Slater, you get my man of the match for that. Good job, and thank you. Right, guys, catch you in the next one.